Hi, good morning. Welcome to Marketing Monday. My name is Natalie Armstrong-Motin with Marketing Resolution, and it's Monday morning, and we are ready to get our week started off right with intention, thinking about practice development. Got my cafe mocha here. It's a cold, rainy day. Lovely, perfect time for us to talk about what we should have been talking about last week, something called frog jobs. But I did record a video last week. There were no technical errors. If you logged on and couldn't hear me, it was absolutely human error. I forgot to unmute myself. That is going to be on my gravestone after all the Zoom meetings and all the videos that we do, and I forgot to unmute myself. I apologize for that. So we're going to start today off fresh, like last week didn't even happen. All right. If you're joining me for Marketing Monday, please let me know in the chat who you are, where you're from. I love chatting with you. All right. Let's talk about frog jobs and what they are and why they matter to us as mediators. I want to start off by telling you a story. When I was in junior high and high school, my parents set up a library, a den for my sister and I to do homework. And, it had I'm old. It had the table for the typewriter, and it had all of the books, and it had the whiteout, and it was kitted out. Lovely space for us to be able to do our homework. So one evening, I've got my list, my homework list, and I'm sitting at the typewriter and just sort of, nothing's happening. And my mom wanders in, curious about the silence, probably. That's always a red flag for parents. And she said, "What's the problem? What's the challenge? I don't hear any work getting done." And I'm just stuck. And she said, "Well, let's look at your list. Let me see if I can help." So she read through the list of assignments that I had to complete, and she said, "Well, let's eat the frog, and then everything else will be easier." I didn't know what that meant, and she explained to me, and you may have heard it in your schooling or in your work in your lifetime. When you eat the frog, that means you do the distasteful thing first. You do the ugly bit first. And every task on your task list subsequent to that is much easier, much more palatable. So you do the nasty thing first, eat the frog. And I really absorbed that message. I really thought about what she was talking about. And so I don't know how other people do it. In my own smooth brain, I created what I call frog jobs because I didn't like the eat the frog. That was uncomfortable. That was distasteful. I didn't enjoy that process. So I created what are called frog jobs. And frog jobs for me are generally a job that takes less than 4 or 5 minutes. And it's a little job that if you allow it to stack up, if you allow it to sit and you procrastinate, it soon becomes the frog that you have to eat. So frog jobs are the little jobs and in my daily life, I do frog jobs. So when I get out of my bed in the morning, I turn around, I make my bed before I go brush my teeth. Not because I really enjoy making my bed, but because at night I love getting into a made bed. That's a frog job. Little tiny job makes the rest of the day go much easier. The same is true for, a million things. Put your dish in the sink, rinse your dish, put it directly in the dishwasher, and then you don't have the buildup of dishes in your kitchen sink. Frog jobs. These are little jobs. So as that applies to business development and marketing, I'm sure you've got a ton of examples in your own practice. And frog jobs could be, for example, when you get an email from someone, or you're adding in new clients, or you're adding in new contacts, or new people that you've met at a networking event. Don't just receive the email and respond to it and then let it sit there, knowing that at some point down the line somewhere, you have to add that person to your database. That leaves that email sort of lingering in your inbox. Instead, do the frog job. Answer the email and immediately add them to your database. Done and dusted. It's not there hovering. It doesn't create any stress, any anxiety, and it's not there with a whole bunch of other emails that need that same attention. Because once you've got dozens or even hundreds of those emails sort of hanging out, it creates chaos in your inbox. It's a big job then. You've got to sit down and invest hours into cleaning up your inbox and adding people to your database. That's the frog. That's the frog job. So instead, or rather, that's eat the frog. Instead, do the frog job. As it comes up, just take care of it. Don't let it sit. Don't procrastinate. You get an email, answer it, add the person to your database. And there are tons of those kinds of situations throughout the course of our day. If you're thinking about marketing, do the little work, do the frog jobs, do the little bite-sized tasks. Those add up to full-size candy bars when you do the little fun sizes. And that is not only in the negative, not only do the little unkept frog jobs become the job where you have to eat the frog, but when you do the little bite-sized tasks, pretty soon you've hit milestones and then goals. So it works in both directions. So I'll suggest take care of the little frog jobs as they come up, all the little things that need to get done. You need to redesign your business card, log on to honeybook.com, redesign your business card. You need to place that order for pens for your conference room. Don't put it off. Just do it. It just takes 5 minutes or less. You need to research something. You need to add disclaimer information to your social media or to your website. Don't put them off. Handle the little frog jobs so that you don't have to eat the frog at the end. That's what I've got for you today for Marketing Monday. If you've got an idea for an upcoming episode or you've got something specific that you want me to address, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you'd like for me to talk about or research or present on so that I can do that for you. Hi, David. Well, the whole point about a frog job is that none of us like eating frogs. The exception, of course, is my husband, but he's French. So most of us don't like eating frogs. That's why the nasty task is called eating the frog. So, all right. Well, that's it for me, Marketing Monday. As always, reach out. Let me know if you like this content. Please find my YouTube channel. Just type in my name or Marketing Resolution, and you'll see dozens and dozens of other videos similar to this. That's it for me. Be good humans. Bye-bye.